the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. All our panelists, Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A, and the host, Stephen Contour on Kings FM 88.5.
LBR.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they did they teach their man. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came their crown, they teach their mind. When they came their crown, they teach their mind. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Oh yeah, and so it is Monday, the 29th day of December 2025. I would like to say a pleasant good morning. Welcome to yet another edition of the program Issues in the Society. And so, for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, we are asking you to share the live video. Invite other people to watch along with you as well. As we will be discussing issues of national importance, safeguarding our society.
I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom fighter.
Okay, and so as we go on and on, and this is a continuation of the King's Cash giveaway. Today, Janet Pesima will be paying out 5,000 to our lucky winners here. Yeah, you know, we're still in the CC, right? Yeah. A few days from now, we'll be celebrating New Year. There are a lot of you out there, you want to chill with your friends, at least, celebrate the New Year. Yeah, so it is an opportunity. All you need to do is to dial star 799 star 24 hash. That's the code. Star 799 star 24 hash is the code that you are going to use to play, right? Guess what? You are just playing with 50 Liberian dollars or 50 cent USD. That's what you need to play with and stand a chance to win for yourself. 5,000. So let me bring on Janet Pesima. She will talk more about that as we go on and on.
About the season?
Yeah. Talk about the season and also the money that our people will be winning today.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Mr. Conton. Good morning, Radio Land. Good morning to all of our listeners via the internet. Like you were saying, right? That in the morning it can be easy on you.
Yeah.
The horse can be packed and say, "Oh God, my small thing. You know what? Our 5,000 can cover." So let us dial star 799 star 24 hash to walk away with 5,000 Liberian dollars. And the good news is you don't have to play one time and win and leave. You can even play 20 times and still win 20 times. We'll still give you your money.
Definitely.
So tell me 5,000 times 10 or 20 times. You know how much you'll be getting. So you could just put on your phone 1,000 Liberian dollars, even if you just play once and one, right? You know that you will still have up to 4,000 on you. So let's go. Let's play. Let's start playing
just
right now.
50
Liberian dollars.
50, 20, 25, 30,
Can you imagine?
40, 45, 50.
Can you imagine? So just put 500 on the phone.
Yeah,
that's all you need to do.
50 Liberian dollars and stand a chance
walk
to
away.
win for yourself 5,000.
Free money. Free money.
So you have to play many times
as
you
many
can.
times as you
Definitely, when you win, if our system recognizes your number, we are going to send your 5,000.
Straightly, you just receive your alert. Go and come back tomorrow.
Your 5,000 exclusively for people that are using Lone Star Cell.
Sure.
Right? If you get your Lone Star Sinker, as usual, whenever you win your money here, we send it straight to you. Right? We will definitely send you your money. We'll call you on the radio here, so that you can be able to tell the people that, yes, I have received my money. So the opportunity is yours. And yes, as we said, the season is coming.
Yeah.
It is a time, to get something in your pocket. 5,000. You can even win 10,000 on this program today.
Using only 50 LD.
50 Liberian dollars.
That's all you need to
do. $50 donor money.
Donor money.
Yeah, so that donor money, you can use it and we will horseful money.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It can go for 2 days.
Yeah. So that's very important. And so we are here. There's the Monday edition of the program, Issues in the Society. And today is the 29th day of December 2025. And I'm Stephen Konto. Janet Pesima is here also with me. We hope to be joined by Aliyu Masale and Solomon Bakari later. And so as we go on and on, I would like to take this time to say happy birthday to the man, Mr. Siafa Walker. Yes, man in uniform of the armed forces of Liberia. I would like to say happy birthday to you. We wish you long life and God's blessing. And so let's go on and on. There are a lot of things to talk about here today. Many of those things has to do with former President George Weah's recent statement about the conduct of the Liberia National Police. Oh yes, he dealt with that issue yesterday, and we'll be highlighting that as well. Also be considering the response of the police IG Gregory Como. Yes, I will say a response of police IG Gregory Como to that particular statement. He did it in a form that he want to blaspheme people, but we know exactly that particular statement that he released just an hour or so following the former president's statement. We know exactly what that means. So we'll also look at this Kun issue, this Kun marital saga. We were told that a statement was released
E-I-O, I-O,
by a certain group calling for his immediate resignation.
I-O.
That which we have talked about previously. That's very important as well. And
What?
also, we show light on the Christmas celebration.
What?
The two leaders, right? The president we have
Yeah.
and President Waka.
What?
Yeah, how they celebrated at Christmas.
Get
Yeah,
up.
how they identify with the Liberian people. We'll also be looking at that as well.
Money, oh.
And so for those of you who are following us on Amon Archie Day, thank you. From that Maryland, Maryland Harper City. So Bayer Wright Jr. Always following us there from Cardwell. It's a compliment of the season family.
Yeah,
I
same to
am
you.
following from Cardwell. Thumbs up community. Keep up the good work.
I-O, I-O.
Thank you. Lanisha Junior Bar is also following us from New Town. Charles Weah. He says, "Good morning, kids, FM family. My name is Charles Weah, following from Jacobtown. Thank you. Abraham Flomo, thank you also. And the rest of you. So all you need to do is to share the live video. Yeah, just share the live video. Invite other people to watch along with you as we discuss this issue on today. As I told you, we'll be joined by Solomon Bakari out of Aliyu Masale later on as we drive you through up to 12 this afternoon. So keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. Keep playing. Get $50. Stand a chance to win 5,000 Liberian dollars. Yeah, 5,000. You got me right. 5,000 Liberian dollars. Just use little donor money, then you win for yourself 5,000. 5,000. Whether you male or you woman, your family can do something with it, right? Yeah, the woman can go in the market, your wife can go in the market, you yourself, when you win that money, you can go in the market. You buy something, you celebrate a new year, right?
Small red.
That one,
Red. Oh.
yeah, Jola red. So you can be able to celebrate the new year. So star 799 star 24 hash is the code. So just 50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000. Let's go keep playing. We check the dashboard to see. And the moment our system recognizes your number, definitely we are going to send your money. So let's now welcome Aliyu Masale, who just joined us. Aliyu, good morning. Aliyu, are you there? Okay, so I think he's doing something at the bike. The moment he comes on, yes, we are going to bring him on as we go on. So Janet, how was the weekend?
The weekend was wonderful.
Okay.
Yes, I thank God for the gift of life, and I already appreciate the fact that I have sound health.
Okay.
That includes my family as well.
So
I'm grateful.
That's good to hear.
And I know you had a wonderful weekend as well.
Yeah, definitely. I do. I have my semblance with me there.
Okay.
They are with me, my kids, the children.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, they're full of trouble.
Yeah. And it can look so sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
When you have everybody together.
Yeah. Turn it out. Oh, Uncle Steven, how to see you so that the other time we can go to school, so we're full of you in heart.
Yeah, that's the importance of the season. Yeah, the bond, the unity and all that.
Definitely. It's something enjoyable,
It
right?
is,
Yeah. So let's see what we have Aliyu now. Aliyu, are you there? I think Aliyu is on already. But let's see. Probably he's doing some setup.
Yeah,
I think he's doing some setup backstage. But when he comes on, definitely we are going to bring him on as we go on with the program this morning. Okay, so as I told you, there are a couple of things to look at. But first of all, let us look at the former president's statement at his church yesterday.
Okay.
The Foke Clone Church yesterday. There were a lot of things he talked about, but we are going to analyze these things one after the other as we go on and on. Today, we will be looking at his statement on the behavior of the police, right? How this particular administration has turned, those servicemen into. Like we have talked over and over regarding police brutality across the country. You people have been saying that over and over. And so, during the administration of the former president, Boakai, including other government officials today, they protested. We saw all of what happened. So doing a flashback on that, the president was able to talk about a lot of things. And so let's hear what he has to say or what he said on yesterday, so that our people who have not listened to the former president, so that they can be able to
listen,
get a fair appreciation of what he said on yesterday. It is very important for you, our listeners and followers out there. It is very, very much important so that we can be able to go on with the discussion. So let's first begin with this and get this particular audio that we want to play here. Let's just get a portion of Agent Pesima so that people can be able to listen. So let's get it from this end. Okay, so you listen to that first portion, right, of the statement. It said, in a true democracy, it is the right of the people to protest. And you, as a government, you have an obligation to listen to the people.
Definitely.
To listen to whatsoever thing they have to say, their concerns. They don't just leave their houses, go in the street, but they leave their houses, go in the street because of a reason. So in a true democracy, as a government, you have to give them the space so that they can be able to exercise their constitutional right. And you, as a government, you are on a bound duty. You are on an obligation to give them a listening ear. Let's go on. Let's listen to the former president. Yeah, so you listen to him. The man can remember. The man can remember. The man have been following things. When we said it, white guy. So those people protested. That's why he's saying that under my regime, we gave the people a chance. The man who is heading our country today, he even joined those people and they were protesting, and we fed them.
Exactly.
We fed them. So let's go. Let's listen to him. You know, the video is not the sound.
Yeah.
So in church now.
Yeah.
So as he talks, then we interpret it. But now in buffer Timon phone. If we're going to show on the people in the interior. But let's go on a very serious note. Let's listen. So you listen. Every government is supposed to work in the interest of the people, not to intimidate the people, not to kill those same people that you're supposed to protect, whose interest is supposed to work. That's what he's saying, and that's exactly what he was doing. You want to go, you want to leave from here, or Janet Pesman to go to Niku Town. There is an area they call Popo Beach. You want to go there and go ask the people how that area was looking. following the fire incident. What he did for them, you want to go and ask them? You want to go Bapuru to go see the hospital that is there? Or you want to go and interview our army people, the 14 military hospital? You want to go and ask them? You want to go in the street, go to a community to go ask those people, and the spoke part. You also want to go Nikutan to go to the D12 football field. Or you want to go a PHP community to go and ask the people how that particular area that have been transformed, how that particular area is looking. That's exactly what he's talking about. That you as a government, you should be in the interest of the people. That's for the former president. Let's go. Okay. All right, Janan Pesima. Let me see something here. There is something I actually want to get. Yes, let me get a portion of it. What I'm looking for that portion, let me welcome Aliyu. Aliyu, good morning. Okay, I think Aliyu is doing some setup. Yes, we get him. We definitely get Aliyu on. But what I'm looking for this, I just want you to listen so that we can be able to begin or continue with this. But let's see. I think Ali is backstage. There is a portion of the former president's statement that I want us to look at here. There is a portion. I have this. Okay, so let me get this. Let me get this on. Okay. Okay, so let go. Okay, so let's just hold it there, right? Let's hold it there and welcome Aliyu. Then we go for Aliyu. Good morning.
Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, period. This Aliyu must be glad to be here this morning. How's everything?
Okay.
How's the country?
Yeah, the country is here and everything is okay. All right. Let's see. So after that particular, statement from the former president, right? The police IG single-handedly responded to the president's statement. I wish many people, like I was saying, that probably he feels that he was doing that indirectly, but it was a response looking at the timing of what the former president said. And what was contained in his statement. One could tell that was a direct response to the former president's statement. And as we told you people over and over, that these people, they are people who are not leading the way the particular country is supposed to be led under their administration, but they will be chasing after, attacking anybody who speaks about the ills in society. That particular statement that was released by Gregory Comer, it was a complete attack on the former president. Yes. Mind you, Jenny Pesima, if a statement will come from the LNP, right? They have a department that is responsible for that will be able to release a particular statement, maybe to counter IQ whatsoever thing another person may have said. That's why we have been seeing. One Madam Cecilia Clark heads that department. But for you to see Gregory Comer coming up with a statement on his official Facebook page, countering whatsoever thing the former president have said, that alone should tell you what we have been talking, that these people have been attacking the former president. And he did it out of fear. We told you those people, they are afraid. Now, let me read portion of the statement he made. He said the Liberian National Police reaffirms its unwavering commitment to democracy, constitutional order, and the protection of the rights and freedom of all Liberians. The presence of police officers on streets is not intended to intimidate citizens or suppress democratic expression. Mind you, the president talked about that police officers have been deployed all over the country, putting fear in the people. I have to say, during the wartime, where you used to see army people all over, sector checkpoints. These are things we are seeing. For one fact, Janet Pesima, let me tell you something, right? There are people who, during the wartime, for what they saw, even when they see a plate of gun, child hand will be afraid. Not to talk about a real gun. I'm being real. So if you have police officers just all over the country holding big guns in their hand, big weapons in their hand, there is a serious issue. That was what the former president was talking about, putting fear in the people. So now, in response to that, he said, no, we are doing this to protect the people. Let me go on. Let me read a portion of this thing. They are play of voice that we contradict the particular statement that came from Gregory Comer that tried to undermine the office of the people that are working with him. Because the LNP shared a particular statement on their page. I think their particular statement should be coming from the LNP, not to share it on their page, but it should be a statement from the LNP, but not the police IG. The people will understand that. So let me read this other portion. Itself, it is a constitutional, yes, let me get this. Yes, instead, it is a constitutional and professional obligation of the LNP to ensure public safety, prevent violence, protect lives and property, and guarantee that all citizens can exercise their rights peacefully without fear. Okay, come on. That was what Comer said. But now listen to the voice of fellow Liberian. You listen to what Comer said. Comer said the reason why he told the police to hold BB gun and also say we are fighting war is because he wants to protect them. It's because he wants to protect them. He wants to protect lives and property. So somebody was even asking me, Janet Pesima, that those people, you know how many people have died under this government to say you want to protect lives and property? But listen to your comment. Who said the reason why you put the people in the street because they want to protect lives and property? Listen to him.
Don't try it. Why? Obviously, the first law of nature will kick in. We will defend ourselves to the are you tricked? I don't let people do you.
You listen to him. There was an appearance on state radio when he was putting fear in people around here that he's not a baby. That rebel way of talking. Janet Pesima, you didn't get that clear. Let me play again. I know that baby to that rebel way of talking. Yeah, around here doing the shooting time. The people know when they're men are holding the gun and the way they used to talk. That's exactly what Gregory Comer doing here. Listen to him. Listen to Comer.
Don't try it. Why? Well, obviously, the first law of nature will kick in. We will defend ourselves to the are you tricked? I don't let people do you. Bring it on. 5-4. 5-4. Bring it on. center of America. Right. We defend ourselves with everything we got. Well, at this point in time, bring it on. Bring it on.
Okay, so you listen to the police IG who said, you know, their function. The reason why those people are in the street is to protect lives and property. Responding to the former president's statement. You see what is happening? So there's of RG. You listen to him a few months ago when he appeared on state radio. That he even go as far as instructing police officers to defend themselves. And when he made that statement, you saw what happened. The police are shooting people around here. They start killing people around. The moment he made that statement, those police people now who's supposed to be, you know, trained people, they have turned them to be, you know, people that can just kill. To put fear in people. So you see, so these people are afraid. That's the reason why Common, the man that go quick, he started writing. It is so sad for our country. You listen to Common, you listen to the audio I play, and I read portion of the statement. We contradict whatsoever thing he said. Why would you tell people that you are protecting people, but you cannot give them the freedom to protest? You ran beyond people this one time, tear gas people, and did all sort of things to them. These are the people you say you want to protect. And this is what the former president is talking about. Come on. Your boss man who employ you today, he protested and he was fair. We are fair, he and the rest of the people that were protesting. That's what he's talking about. There's a man that you people claim is not educated. But here he is teaching you people through governance, the essence of democracy, how democracy operates in order to have, you know, a peaceful country.
They won't educate man.
You think Liberia is peaceful?
For what?
No. Liberia is not peaceful. Do you know how many things are happening? Come on. You turn all those officers to a regime officer. The year and there beating people, doing all sort of things that you want to release statement to counter whatsoever thing the former president have said. That's a bluff. That's a bluff. And it contradicts what you people are doing. You can be saying something different than you are doing something different. No more you are fooling Liberian people. The police under your watch, they have damaging your human rights record. Evident by the release from the US. The US report. They want to come or sugarcoat things to lie to the Liberian people. Let me quickly go to the other aspect that has to do with the Kun issue, like we said, and I remain on there. I will always say this: Kun does not understand the office that he occupies. That whole way that man doing down there, he doesn't understand anything about it. All right, he doesn't understand anything about it. And with this particular issue, I think it is time now that our religious leaders, who around here, they were releasing press releases statement that people will not go and carry on their constitutional function. People should not do this. That yesterday they were releasing all kinds of statements around here. There's a time that with that particular issue that is denigrating that office that Kun holds, that he occupies, that have claimed the attention of a lot of people. I think it is now time for them to raise concern, the women groups, but you're not hearing them talk. Those people will not talk now. Because what is happening that they know they are cognizant of, that goes against societal norms, against our laws in this particular country, they will sit there, they will not talk because it is happening right in their cycle. It is happening right in their cycles. Jenna Persima, you as a mother, if you have people around you, right? If you have people around you, like for example, you are stressing hand to people, you are doing XYZ thing for people, and the moment something happens to you, those people, instead of saying the truth, they will never do it.
No.
They will never.
They won't.
if you look at what is happening, most of our religious leaders, the council of churches, the Muslim people, all of them, they have been employed in the government. And so they no longer speak. The religious community is dead under this particular government because they are now in the pocket of the administration. So they no longer speak. They no longer speak about these issues again. But we were said here to ensure that we continue to talk about this particular issue. The last time Cole told the people that, yes, she's my sister. And that particular thing is wrong under our law. And so we call on the American embassy to intervene. Because a total fraud under the American law as well. You got marry your sister, you have to get immigration or to get started in the US. They want to be passing around here. You say you bluffing, you going on honeymoon, you dancing all over here. We will call on them, Mr. Speaker. I for one, I don't even trust your ability to even lead that particular office. That's the reason why you are seeing everything now has just turned around. No check and balance in the House of Rep. Nothing of such you can see again. Because a remote control speaker. The executive uses it anytime she wishes. The man doesn't have any moral. Seriously. Cone doesn't have any moral. The man doesn't have any moral. Passing around here doing all sort of things. Let me get over to this. Then I'll leave you the time to talk. Yeah, so we observed the Christmas celebration where our president was able to go to his county, Lofa County. The county that border with a country he from. They said the man from Sierra Leone.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, and Lofa County, right around Sierra Leone, you can walk, you go there, you come back.
Just walking.
Yeah, the day we're ready, we'll go there, we'll walk. Yeah. So the old man over the weekend, or let's say, doing the celebration, the man was there visiting a ghost project.
Yeah, the man
a
project.
Ghost.
How far they gone with it?
Yeah, for me, I'll call it a ghost project. A project that probably say he doesn't know
anything about.
Yeah.
That is being constructed in his own country.
He scared American. So anyway, you know, go view the yeah. So we saw that happening. The president left Monrovia. He went there, you know, and the poor people. They were so sorrowful.
Very sorrowful.
Yeah, the poor people who at least at that time, even when you do it, Monrovia said, no problem. We don't get problem with you. But Lord Father, like your own people there, Papa, we saw the poor people that can walk distances to go on the farm. They use their hands to brush and other things. Those poor people brought their crops and other things. Instead of he giving to the people, they were giving it to him. The old man. But on the other side, we saw a gesture from a true humanitarian upon his arrival in the country. Why he did? The former president was able to give out to the people. If something is part of you, it is part of you. No, general person, when you mean. Nothing can change it. And when you are good, it is somebody who can give out, you are just that type of person. That's why we are saying, and that's why we saw this gun time. You saw what happened, right? So the former president was able to identify with the ordinary people.
Yes.
The struggling people. The people that are suffering under this particular administration. The people who never even have, you know, the first signs that they will have gotten something to eat for their Christmas. He said, no, you shouldn't worry. I'm going to do this for you people. That's the type of person the former president is. That's who he is. That's a nature. That's a nature. But on the other hand, while you were giving, the poor people in Lofa County were giving to our men. Now receiving and collecting. So it is so sad for our country, fellow Liberian. So we'll continue to talk about these things so that our people can understand what they have put themselves into. And most of the people that I can call here, we regret voting for this, voting for that. We are talking it again. We are talking these things. The same people, they took you from job. They say, now work. They restricted your children and sort of being in the street to get your money. Under their government, your children are not going to school. They're doing nothing. They're learning the same thing. Their children going to school. We're saying the same things again. The time coming. The police people that they get us ought to be protecting you, the dead, getting your children over it, doing all sort of things. They're doing all sort of things. They're beating your sister, your brother, they're all in the street who are selling to at least get something for them to eat. But let's cross over to Aliyu and hear from him. Aliyu, you are live. Let's get you on these talking points.
Yes, again, once again, good morning. Yes, I listen to you. The problem, while all along Gregor Kuma been in Liberia, he talk about police or be in the street to protect lives and property, but only when President Weah speak, that's the time he coming out to speak. You see, I always say this sometimes, even when they're thinking about going Liberia, sometimes when there's locally happiness in the country, it's just like, because for me, I know any country where the rule of law is totally broken, that country is not a safe place. And we see what is happening in Liberia, looking at our population of 5 million people, wherein the population of my state even more than the population of the entire Liberia. And we see this kind of police brutality always going on in the country. Whenever citizens gather somewhere, that's the time we see huge police presence. And one, it had to do with opposition leaders and team when they gather somewhere, when their partisans are somewhere, that's the time we see huge police presence in the country. But when it comes to those people in power, when they are gathered somewhere doing anything, some of their people, you will see huge police presence. And you can see police beating or visually impaired people, disabled people in the country. That is what Gregor Kuma is calling about protecting lives and property. I don't understand what he means by that, because that's the only time we see police coming out when people want to protest in the country. And these are some of the things that bring about protest. When a government fail to bring policy or to implement policy to impact the lives of the people in the country, when they feel that they are suffering, they will come out to protest. And when you see your people protesting, they are trying to tell you, oh yeah, Mr. President, we are suffering, or you are governing the country wrongly. There is no country in the world you will see the president or the government, they are doing things that impacting the lives of the people, things are moving fine, and for them to just get up to say they're coming to protest unnecessarily. You won't see this thing happening. Okay? But I said, to be corrected, I don't know how many times we saw black people protesting against a sitting government in Liberia. I don't know how many times that happened, but we have seen it happen, I think 2 or 3 times now under this administration. And as a president, if you are legally guided and minded, if you know what you were elected to do, these are things that will start coming to your attention. What's happening? Even myself, I've been in the country, according to Bwaka, he been in Liberia for a very long period of time. I haven't seen this happening in my administration. You see, then you will start to call your people, what's going on? See, black people protesting. This gone time, they protest or stand protest until December 17 or what. It was just like Liberia is going into war.
Definitely.
What the essence of seeing police well armed or in the street? Why we see this kind of thing happening in the country, then you say that to protect lives and property? You should hire riot police that are well trained for this thing, but not to bring up police. We see them well armed, and people have to be very careful in that country. We have seen a lot of police brutality. So the people that were killed in Kinjo, Gregory Coburn, so that's how you are protecting lives and property in the country. While when this other good for nothing, what their party chairman or what Unity Party chairman is Reverend or whosoever, he was the first to protest against this Unity Party government. Did you go there with your police well armed to protect lives and property? When Luther Tapper went to protest for job to Joseph Wakai house, when Joseph Waka go out of the country where he coming, people going to welcome him. Why you can't send police there well armed to go protect lives and property? But just now, let's say, oh, Josh, we have left the country. He's coming back. People are going to go welcome him. That's the only time you can protect lives and property when it had to do with Josh Weah. Because all the opposition leaders, then you don't see them to say, oh, yes, they're going here and there. Now, the way Josh Weah is coming to do county tour, when you say you're going Grand Bassa County, when they say Josh Weah going there today, they'll be expecting huge police presence. Gregory Kobo sending them there to go protect lives and property because Josh Weah going there. So now the entire police now, that direction coming beyond Josh Weah tour from county to county. So you only there to protect lives and property when Josh Weah going somewhere. You only there to protect lives and property when people are bitter, they are hungry, they are suffering, and they want to protest on what the government is doing. That's the only time. These things, they are not good. And this is why I always say some of the reason why Liberia will continue to fail is by misplacing people. Giving people jobs that they are not qualified for. Giving people jobs based on political party affiliation or friendship. And this is why the country is not going anywhere. You take Ali Masale because in Sidisha you made him for agriculture minister. I know nothing. I just go sit down there just for me to be getting the salary. Say, my man, just be over there. Just do what you think you can do. Political reward is not in heaven. These are some of the things that causing our country to fail. I will always say this: Gregory Coburn cannot even say be a security commander for a security firm in America. He don't have the qualification for that. And this is why when they go Liberia, they work. When they come by America, they don't even apply anywhere for job. Because America, they believe it was background check. They will do total background check. When you are working in Liberia in this position, how did you serve them? What did you do? They start to go after your record. And this is why most of these people, from Eddie time, George Weah time, now Baka time, some of them, they are back in America. Yeah, you will not hear them working anywhere. Because the way they conduct themselves when they go over there, things that they do, they know that when they apply for a job, yeah, they're going to do background check on them, your previous job, all of these things. So people just have to be careful in the country. Gregory Coburn, they are not over there to protect lives and property, but to destroy life. You saw what happened to Matthew. They killed him today. We saw what happened to King George. Other places where police just go and open fire and kill people, and for no reason. And then they will say, oh yeah, they attack the police. You listen to Gregory Coburn when he once said that they will protect themselves, they will defend themselves. You get that audio. And people have listened to it in the country. If a police IG can say that, that alone is alarming for the citizen. And these are some of the things I can say he's not protecting the police. Because if you will say that when something happens somewhere, police go there, the citizen too, they want to do something because they already know that you say you're going to protect yourself. You are endangering the lives of the police. People say, oh, the police are your friend. But if you can see the IG coming up with such a statement, so people see police are their enemies.
As an enemy, definitely.
So whenever something happening, when police go there, they too, they don't want to listen. They will say, these people, they are not friends to us. Because looking at the kind of death that have occurred in the country by police, what have the IG say about this thing? What have they done? Nothing. But they will just sweep it under the rug. And this thing happen if you have a leader who doesn't know his function, who disregard the rule of law and the constitution of the country. This is when you see all this lawlessness happening in the country. Since Joseph Boakai came to power, Joseph Boakai's first achievement for the country was to disrespect the rule of law and the constitution of the country. Till today, he continued the same thing. There is no respect for constitution. There is no respect for rule of law, even code of conduct that governs some of those areas that is supposed to follow. Joseph Boakai have put everything in the septic tank. They are not even in the camo to say they are there. You come in flush it or you can take it from there. When you put in the septic tank, you're gone. So people just have to be careful in the country with the police in our country, like I always tell people, be very careful. Because our country, I would say 1,000 times, such a country where there is no rule of law, even the citizen had to be careful. And people see what happening in the country. So Gregory Coleman coming to say this, we are said it right. During George Weah administration, how many times people didn't protest in our country? When Joseph Bakaki America for a open heart surgery, when he went by and he was on protest, they say, oh George, we are saying you to go get treatment. He say, yeah, that government money. That government money, you and I said you were over there. People that mostly blind and that served that country, they were dying. Why you couldn't use government money to save their life? Even if they die, but you treat them well. The way George Weah treated you, but for you to say, oh yes, to give him that gratitude to say, oh yes, President Weah sent me when I got treatment, say that government money. That old man, he's very, very dishonest. He's very, very ungrateful. So you have to say that government money. These are some of the things. There is no respect for rule of law. George Weah over there, people went to the executive mansion to go protest. They were cooking there. He didn't ballot them. People protesting the weekend, they gave them food, they gave them water. That's their constitutional right.
Mhm.
You're not taking for them. When we're talking about democracy, this is how a democratic government operates. Give the people that right. Let they have their freedom. When they go in, they protesting, they're not breaking down places, they're not destroying things, leave them alone. But just that when they say protest, you always see they come with hot water truck, they come with all the BB equipment there, they come with all the BB machine gun, as if to say, they say Liberia is going into war. Do you think the people, you are intimidating them? You putting fear in them. Like Moluba said this gone time. Police started arresting people across the bridge. They were all there. People that were going to the protest ground. Why are you doing that? Is that not intimidation? And why Bishop Weah said that's the fight. That's why you people carry on in the country. Intimidating people. So when somebody see police with a hot water truck, well armed like that, you will say, let me go back home. You are intimidating people. All the time you people protested in our country. I stay to be corrected. You bring out video evidence where police were well armed, going after people. Don't pass on the side. Don't pass on the side. These things, they are not good. You can't be in the country to be abusing people, right? That's their constitutional right. Under a democratic government, we should expect to see this thing. But if we can get Mr. Baka as president, who will see this thing happening and he says nothing about it, he doesn't care for people. Like he said, he don't listen to radio to tell you that. He even said care for you because as a president, you should be able to listen to radio to always hear the cries of your people so you can be able to call your ministers, your directors, what's going on. But if he tell you can't listen to people, to radio, just to tell you that he cares less about you, what you go through in that country. That's just it. The issue about society communication about what the other or your regime speaker.
Okay.
You see, that's why somebody posted on Facebook how Mrs. Cecilia Pokun, she just wasting her time, or she thinks she can bring Richiku down. The Unity Party, they are good at that. They will do everything to bring her down instead of she bringing Richiku down, or how most of our Islamic brothers and sisters, this is how they came to this country by such a marriage. And I told him, if your brother and sister got married to come to America, talk about it. Don't say our Islamic brothers and sisters, because these are the nonsense you people can go put on Facebook there. Tomorrow now when you look, immigration, this and that, they start going after immigrant that came to the country, Muslim Latinas, to start going through that record, doing some background check. The nonsense that Rachel Kuhn did. You people who are talking about the woman, you want to politicize the whole thing. First of all, Rachel Kuhn, for you to come to this country, when you marry, according to you, you say that your sister, when you marry your sister, why did you marry her not to get document? That's a fraudulent act. Unity Party people, are you guys looking at that? The one Rachel Kuhn did? to come and marry your own sister just to get US citizenship. Because that's all. You marry somebody just because you want green card. Because when you get green card, the bottom line is to become a US citizen. Are you guys looking at that fraudulent ad that he carry on? Even if the woman want to say, "Oh, let me marry you so you can be US citizen," you should expect him to know better. You should know that what he's doing is a fraud. He went to school. They say he professor at UL or lecturer whatsoever. You guys are not looking at that. He and the woman was still married. Because this is how the thing work. If I brought Jeanette in the America on fiancé visa, we get 90 days to marry. After getting married, within that 90 days, I submit all these documents. They are going to give Jeanette a 2 years green card with condition on it. They are going to give you a social security card. So within that 2 years, Jeanette and myself, they make sure we living together as couples. We get bank account together, everything we're working. And then when it comes to medical, we get our medical or area like where we can go, we get medication, our Medicare, everything, maybe from our job. So if Jeanette live here for 1 year, 7 months, immediately we had to file in to remove the condition for on Jeanette green card. So when we do that filing in, we had to send our bank statement or where we're working. We had to send that information, and also our medical information. We had to send it there. Oh yes, true or we on. We are. Oh, let me see. Labrador, you're not even say. I don't know how to say it. Where you can get health coverage for certain group or company and thing. So when we send all of these things, when the people accept it, then they will say, "Oh yeah, you and Gina had to come." When Gina and myself go down, they know, "Oh yes, we are still together, everything based on all the documents we send." Then they remove that condition from on Gina green card and also a social. Then they giving Gina, now they upgrading her green card to 10 years green card. When they give you 10 years green card, within 3 years, now going to 4 years, you are already married to a US citizen. And I can do your paperwork and Gina become a US citizen. So Rachel Kuhn was going. First of all, after the woman marrying him, got a 2 years green card. Why he started doing that? Because he get like a criminal attitude. He changed the address. Instead of the document coming to the house there now, then Gina, when she changed the address, all the document going to another place so that I can have access to it. You people are now looking at like all the criminal Rachel Kuhn were carrying on. Because the woman get legal document from the immigration that making her to know all of these things that Rachel was doing. She even said no, and the people good at tracking people here. When Rachel went out to remove the condition on a green card, where is your wife? She coming. He sat down there and they put not see the woman, they will not remove that condition. She's supposed to be there with you. So when the woman knew now he was doing this thing, he went to another woman to marry him now. So he can get this US citizenship because he desperate to be a US citizen.
Mm-hmm.
So when he went, the people said, "No, but you already get a woman. We see divorce document here. How will you come with another woman to marry you?" Boom. He brought fake divorce document to USCIS just to marry the other woman. You people are not seeing that other fraudulent he carry on. And since that they want to do all of these things, it is the United States immigration that gave her all those legal documents about all those fraud that Rachel Kuhn was carrying on.
Okay.
Yes, she was there. Yeah, she even said no, the kind of thing that Rachel was doing. Later on now, before all these things started coming, or you get a speaker that carry on fraud in the greatest country in the world, and you're not speaking on it, you're embracing it. Another girl called on the show. She met Rachel Kuhn when she was in 9th grade. Today she get 11 years old child that your speaker abandoned. He even said no how that child feeling through the help of God and the uncle. Look at this kind of thing. Another lady called. She get 3 children. He not even paying the child support for those children. Why should you have this kind of man even holding that kind of position in our government? And you people know that he's legally married, whether be his sister or not. but he's legally married. Then he get another woman parading with her. What's the integrity over there? You're not looking at all of these things. But that the woman who you're looking at, that woman, she's a U.S. citizen. She know the law. She's a veteran. She served in the Navy for 16 years. Even under a Richie Kuna, her brother, she married him, this and that. She will explain that to the U.S. government, and she know what she will go through. But
Mm-hmm.
go aside and talk about your speaker. These things, they are not good for our country. And you still get that kind of man. So you think if you have a serious-minded president looking at Liberia and America relationship and getting a speaker that is entangled in all of these things, what will that president do? You will have to step aside. Because for the fact that he himself came and said the woman that his sister, and in America, it is documented legally that this is his wife. And other people in Liberia know this is his wife. Whether you're a sister or you're married, it was an arranged marriage, that's your wife. And to come out to say she's my sister, what you expect for Baka to do? If he's someone that rather know his work, he know his job as a president in the country, having your speaker that got married to his sister, he marry her, he get another woman, he parading way in the country, what will you do? But they don't talk about this thing. And when you say it, they say, you people are the one, you want relationship with America, like that you're saying that waiting for MTC compound money for America before you can run your government. You think this kind of thing is good for the relationship you try to establish with America? Just they feel that you people got visa extension, you are running all around celebrating. You looking at this kind of thing. These are things that are going to damage your relationship with America. So this kind of fraudulent act, they are not good.
Okay.
People have to be very careful. You can't just be looking at the woman, but you put that woman aside and think about Rachel Kun that is your speaker right now. Man, that what he teaching the people children at the University of Liberia. This is not good. We have to stop it. And when it happens, speaking against it doesn't mean you hate the person, but those things, they are not good. And this is why sometimes people can be like, me, America, I pray for everybody to come to the country. When you come here legally, I support you 100% for that. But if you come here illegally, you and myself, we are not into that. This is not my country. We came here to hustle. Okay. But make sure you come legally. That's what President Trump said. He's not stopping anybody from coming, but just come legally. Don't come illegally. This is the problem you have. And people will, you in Liberia, that you will complain, oh, the Sierra here, they taking our job. The Guinea here, they taking our job. The other people, they just coming into the country. You complain when people come into your country illegally. But now, when you come to America illegally, Donald Trump should accept you. When you say no, then you say Donald Trump, but I'm not a Republican. But something that you say you can't accept in your country, why you want another man to accept it? So the thing about Richie Kun, you talking about religious leader, our religious leader, the Liberia Muslim Council, Liberian Christian Church. These people, they are a bunch of spineless people in that country right now. Don't expect anything good from them. Joseph Waka know how to run his game. He already hold the heads of those religious groups. So don't expect them to say anything. During the previous administration, George Weah, they didn't gain them work. So they used to have press conferences 3-4 times a week. But now we not hear it because why Joseph Waka grabbed them by their bellies. So why they are loyal to this government. So don't expect anything from those good for nothing people we call religious people. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So that's it. Just like a minute or so. You can just waiting on this Christmas celebration issue. They'll go over the Janet before going to the line. Just a minute or two. Hello, Ali, are you there?
Yeah, what you say?
Yeah, I said just take a minute or two to go talk about this Christmas celebration issue.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the Christmas
yeah.
celebration. Once again.
Just a minute or two before
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
the
Once again, thanks to His Excellency President George Manning, we are for. I can say I know. No, he say he left for people to use the word rescue on him. Yes, but I will say okay for coming to our people because we saw our president Christmas he took his entire cabinet, everybody they went Lofa Kante, Mary making enjoying themselves. He said he was never going to.
The speaker was dancing too. You saw
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dancing.
that's something like zombie. Yeah, this I think they criticized yesterday.
The man was dancing, a woman was looking at him.
Yeah, this I think they criticized yesterday. It couldn't have been if it wasn't President Weah, how those people, group of 77, those orphanage homes and things. Well, as soon as he got to the country, the next day we saw rest distribution, cash, and other things. At least for those people to enjoy the Christmas. You celebrating Christmas, this is something we talk about empathy. Okay, you have your government officials or civil servant, they even said take pay, staff force at the House of Representatives, all of these things happening in the country. But now, you people going over there to merry-make, you're enjoying yourself. People that clean your bathroom, sweeping your offices and things, while their children are sitting home, they even said get food to eat, not talking about clothes to wear. So it was President Weah who came in the country Wednesday, Thursday morning, there were those car motor going all around, distributing food. George Weah, he didn't see himself as president of the Southeast or president for Unity Party partisan, as Joseph Walker see himself as president for Unity Party partisan and president of Lofa County. That's why he just shows to the Liberian people, taking 800 bells or red cows and things going to celebrate. When President Walker working government for 42 years, did he ever one day but 10 cup of red to go celebrate Christmas with people in Lofa? He was as vice president for 12 years. Did he ever one day buy one cup of red to go celebrate Christmas with people in Lofa? But today he's president. So he doing this thing. But if it was George Weah to be president and if he said take 2 back of red to go celebrate with people in the Southeast, you will go on BBC. So when you're making, oh yes, what will be your campaign message? You're giving up more campaign messages for 2029 because we don't want a president that see himself as president for special group of people or for a particular county. We want a president that see himself as president for a nation and everyone. So George Weah, thank you. May God bless you because continue to do for your people. Like I said, even our former ministers, directors, and things, if you used to take 10 back of rest to your people in your various district or area, county, doing Christmas time, other things, yes, you are no longer a minister, you are no longer a director. Even when you carry one bed, we appreciate. But don't just sit there without doing anything. You get up. You get up. The people will know, oh yes, Stephen, when he was minister, he was director, every Christmas he used to bring 2 back of rest, but today he not minister, he brought 1 back of rest. They will appreciate it. But you can't just sit there when George Weah shake, you can't shake. That be very, very ungrateful of you people. George Weah shouldn't be everything. You get up. You were working, you were earning salaries. And you were not giving it to him. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Aliyu. Thanks. Let's now cross over to Jenin before going to the line. Jenin, let's get you.
Yeah, because of time, I'm just going to summarize what I want to say because you guys have said everything. You know, speaking of the President Weah's statement, I was on the internet the other day and I saw the way the police treated, you know, the people. It was so bad, terrible. This lady, this older woman, I think this woman should be in her, you know, her 60s, mid 60s or more or above. And then they had that woman on her toe, pushing her. I think I shared in the, you know, in our chat room. I felt so devastated. I was broken to see the police treat, and this woman kept telling them, "No, I am not part of it. I was doing." They didn't even give her a chance to speak. That was so bad. That is a lady, for heaven's sakes, for crying out loud. Even if she was one of the protesters, I'm sure Liberian, that's her right to want to go, you know, air her grievances and those things she wants to be put in place. The way they treated her was very, very bad. And with everything that you know Gregory is doing, like all bow down to this incompetency that we spoke about.
Thank you.
Because if and only if he knew, you know, his function and those things that should be done, he should know that those people are not doing the wrong thing and they should not be treated like that, you know, like dogs or rebels.
Definitely.
He was definitely going to know that. I think he has, you know, an older sister or somebody who's older, you know he will not do that to that person.
No, he will
the
not.
way he allows that, and then he coming out saying those things because he want to attack, President Weah. I sat the other day and I was like, we made a very grave mistake. The Liberian people made a grave mistake. They might not want to come out and say it, but that's just the honest truth. We made a very serious mistake. This man has been there for Liberian people. All he cares about is the peace and happiness of the people. Why were you in the history of Liberia? What was that time that protesters came out and then they feed them and tell them, you know what, these people need to be fed because they have come with their grievances and they want their problems to be met. Once they want to come out, they will tell you, you know what, we're coming for y'all. We want to do this. We came to rescue y'all. All of those things. And look at what's happening to the people. And then coming to speaker, the speaker, the regime speaker, I can tell you for free that all of these people they brought to lead us are all doomed. Why would you want to go and use your sister, get married to your sister? By the time you want to talk about it, they consider it politics. You fighting hard to be citizen for another country. Let's agree, for greener pastures and order. But you can't be that greedy. You want to be there, you want to be here. So that is why you don't care about the well-being of the people. He's not even doing those things that needs to be done as a speaker. Thank God he pleaded to us. I am a regime speaker. So he definitely will have to follow those things. And this man cannot put his house in order. Then you think he can put the country in order? Impossible. All he thinks about is getting one relationship or the other as a person. And that is so bad. Somebody who is as irresponsible as that should not lead. A leader should be somebody who knows how to go about things.
Definitely.
And you talked about the celebration of Christmas. It is so obvious. It's not strange. President Weah has been this kind of person. This person who has been there for people. Even before, that's not news. Even before he became president, he has been there for the Liberian people in the diaspora, wherever he finds or anyone else that needs help. He goes about doing these things. That man went to see a project, nothing more than that. Because you say you went to go celebrate with your people, and then you checking, how this spirit was laid, if it is in the right,
You are right, Janet. Because if the men who have done that, probably on an ordinary day, they say, but you can't use that. You see?
Yeah, the man went there, he could not go there like that, so he used that means. Let me go see my project. And I can tell you that's exactly what he want to do. Somebody said he went for sharing popcorn. Is it popcorn that the people need? We made a grave mistake. Yes, I don't want to go too much. I want to give chance to our callers so that they can be able to contribute. So I stop here for now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love what you said. That was just a strategy the Papa used on the Liberian people. Never see a project, the ghost project. Yeah, the thing where the ghosts then build and enter there. Okay, let's hear from you. Just a fun. So keep playing the Kids Cash giveaway. Star 79 and star 24 hash is the code. We are giving out 5,000 to lucky winners. Okay, so let's hear from the people, Jenny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jenny. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, we are good. Your name and where you call from?
Jenny calling on Tiffany Freeway.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay, thank you so much for the topic on discussion. Our former president, we are the men of B-52 in the world, not like bro, in the world, men of B-52. Secondly, the people about that speaker, you said, I will not do anything because he brought the man on board. You know the man are criminal, the men are rogue, he not get integrity. You said, you not get integrity. So the two of them working together, none of them get integrity. So all I think that happening in the man will not talk. Waka would never say anything. All the protesting are beg well, my brother or my sister. Waka ever let the people lie? No. So the men get integrity. So we just looking at Waka. So just satisfy he said the prayer for you. Where you go for then? So who you spending for?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out of person.
Good morning.
Good morning, General. Good morning, Steven. Are you in that? You know now, I can be talking about it, but 1,000 years not forever. I may go up, it down. They must bring all the weapons in America there. We'll stay moving 2029. I say so.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Gina Pesima.
Yeah,
and good morning, Konton. Konton, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Popo Kono, down coast from here, next time community. Jeanette and Konton, thank you very much. But my attention has been through to two things.
Okay.
The issue with that of the police response to President Weah. In my mind, Gregory is fully aware because the president told him, Joseph Nimabwaka told Gregory that President Weah has global connection. So to see President Weah talking that the police is moving in the street with barrage of arms and military rounds in our country, he feels certain and he knows that his movement has been tracked by global actors. In hands to protect himself, you have to come with these shitty things. But Gregory, you see that not enough. The records are already been tracked by His Excellency. The global actors have laid the complaint to the international community world that you are indeed terrorizing freedom in Liberia and you are on the watch list. So nothing this so-called press release will do to free you. But the next thing you have to do is going to Lupagante to celebrate. Hey man, Anton, the man whose upbringing had never been found in identifying with people. What will he do? Look at what the man did. The most disgusting thing I saw was they referred to Tomofala over the years as thief. But this man was proud in Lupagante celebrating Tomofala. And even allowing himself to dedicate a 3-bedroom building by a criminal who we once called criminal to dedicate him in prison. He tells you that Unity Party is empty and they have no idea. Henceforth, President Weah is coming back. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our presence on national issues. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mama.
Masa, morning. What about the issue? Yeah. Thank you. Well, especially the small. They work up who was a protecting citizen. I want to tell the 3,000 people of Portugal in our act. Well, let me tell you. For nothing matter when we yes, they say that it's bad, or say, what is it? You must be fire on me today. No, today. But that was what is your what part of that catchy? Yes, so we have to be. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the
Thank you. That's all that is other person. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead, Patience.
Now, come on to the issue of I'm not the party. You see, we stupid to say that. Stop for Bakaki, you're not going to get it. So it's not one of the Baka went there to sell project. For getting so far and not on a proper day, so he said, Mana was your project. Then all the people in the country. We are not good. We are talking that we are in the we are going
Thank you. Let's hear from this other person.
Good morning. Oh, we lost them.
Okay. This person. Hello.
Hello, Konton. Hello, how you doing?
You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Mom calling from State Phone.
Okay.
Yeah, my attention draws today for the IT. Well, all the time he didn't read a statement on say the presidency. So he won't tell me I who even is the Oma. I get my own idea for send out the police. And he said then why happy just between there in Molu. What happened just yesterday when they had YouTube phones and seen us up? Then who they think they dying to change the around? But let me tell the Unity Party for this time around, we will get from corner to corner, from street to street to tell the people the truth that nobody will not come to that to us. They carry in a place here. Right about King George story, they're not talking, the rape case. They not bring a DNA machine. They not touch it. They killing a twin around here. They not talk about it. That it coming red at the police, this and that. The last can carry anywhere. But we make sure we boom. This time around, I support the people. Foreigner will not stay down over our separate house. They come to a church here where they are. Where they are. But if they find as soon as I could find 2 to 3 or the rest, we take 2 placards go step over the direction for one result.
Thank you. Let's get this other person.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jennifer Seaman.
Yeah, your name and where you call from?
Okay, my name is Muhammad Donald Fana Jr.
Okay.
I'm a person of Lofa County. Well, I just want to say this on this video this morning. Mr. Bwaka came in this country to just, say that, Mr. Bwaka saw my Ellen Johnson studies boot our country, and that's the same step the Johnson envy keeping, they're keeping the Johnson envy in a bar. In last Labrampo electing 2 of Prince Johnson, and then he came to power. And then he still lies to Labrampo people. And then he has know that Labrampo know that he is lying. So 2009 he will not make a move. And President Weah is coming back 2009. And the people of Lofa will vote President Weah, and most especially from the district I hear from District 4, will vote for President Weah for a re-election. Thank you for offering me the call.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Peter David Castle across from another street light in Lower Johnson. Thank you for a fascinating discussion.
Okay.
Steven, when people come to power with a limited mind, they feel they can use the intimidation method to get rid of their opponent. But it's not going to work. We live in an intellectual and educated society. No amount of intimidation from Godwin Koma and Joseph Imam Bwaka can stop us. And the natural end of it, their weaknesses and that of their and a failure. Their failures will always be elevated at all costs. Anytime we want protest, nothing is going to stop us. We were here during Taylor time, and I will go fire behind Chastity. As about 85 years old man, and who like what it takes to even become the president. Are you going to come make all afraid? I think they are just wasting their time. And lastly, to the condomonia that just like my Bwaka is getting in Lofa.
Let's hold you that got this other person.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Listen, okay, go ahead. What's that rushing me before I beg you? So you can make that on the show. Let me say hi to my son, Masari.
Why you say again,
This is my CC. Why are you rushing? Go ahead, go ahead. What happened? They start running somewhere?
No,
yeah. Don't that rushing in my son. Don't do that to us. Yeah, don't do it. You say to Masari, they're in the diaspora. Yeah, I agree. And let me say to my children in the diaspora, that I know that did it for us.
Okay.
That did it for Liberia with the country. I'm not just saying my Bwaka leadership. And they say, thank you for today. Let God bless them. When they took it from, and they said to everybody, let God continue to ask them, give them more and more blessings. Don't say no, see that door. I'm really going to enter the issue. So, I don't know how to put it. What for letter or not how to say it that business. I don't give a hate to that. Look, that woman called Cecilia, my niece, and I met a cool man, the two of them are criminal. And I call it empathetic. I want to take in note the empathy near us. I want to take in note get everything I'm going on together. Cecilia and so cool, the people. You can't say that and tell us today that yes, indeed, they made for Nigeria or Liberia, we should make sure that we remove you. Lie to us. And you lie to American people about their brother and married to us. You said to everybody married. Nobody was there, power out there. And you change your moral leave on that document, you saw it. You don't say nothing because you that he gave you one off. That what the post say. So for me, I will not believe we are cool and she has she's also close too. For floating document and say they marry as a two people. One is ancestor and brother and not you want to deny. And there's no more came and said no like your brother there. Don't do it that way. She said more lying, that woman lying. That woman is on road to the police to check for her
also want to you. You understand? No, only what is 7 the 40 in the 4 and active. Then you from the class you do first in that one there, and you follow come the level for the messing up more cool. You brought cool to office on your lap, man. You married to him. As a hot mind was so into it, we say by 1 month, that was useless or that was business. That way.
Okay, we can continue with you. Yeah, man, Sissy. Let's get a person.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, go ahead. Last call.
This is Mohammed Gitawe, member of the Sora movement. Let me really commend you for the show. You know, today, for me, I will commend the former president of the Republic of Liberia, President George Manawia. We all here as a Liberian citizen. When President William served 6 years in the executive mansion, he teach the Liberian people about so many things. One, when President William was here, he never drew line between sedition and Liberian people. Today we are seeing line and then drew between Liberia and Unity Party policy. Today, the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, he became a playboy. There are any women in the country, they can take photo with him or he can label them up any kind of way. No moral teaching in the country no longer again. President George Mann, we are teaching Liberian people about development. If you sit in the seat of the presidency, you have to do work for the people. Today, like one day, President Joseph Mabaka now political fire on his back to do most of the cosmetic thing they're doing. They see like President we are putting the black community, the remaining one in the world, they take the care in the community, they say they are doing well. But the government have no signature project that is completing the 2 years.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's hold you there and cross over to Ali Masale just in a few seconds as he closes. Ali, let's get you as we go home.
Yeah, thanks to the callers for taking their time to participate on the show. we all appreciate. And this FOIA project, you know, these are people they call Joseph Wakai integrity icon or men of integrity. Like I said, if Joseph Wakai said this project was going on, he never knew anything about it. When you got to know about this project, what did you do as a president? What did you say to your people when everybody was like, oh, they paid $10 million just mansion in Lufa, Joseph Wakai retirement home, Joseph Wakai retirement home, you never knew a calling to you. When you got to know, what did you say? What did you do? What did you tell your people about it? Project that you don't know about, but you went there parading around, they show you places. This is how the other place looking, this is the other place. And these are the rhetoric about this old man. These are the contradictions. Even the contradictions surrounding this project. How can you believe what they are saying? But that's Liberia for us. God bless America. God bless Liberia to receive.
All right, Janet, say bye to the people.
Okay, Papa, thank you all for being a part, and we see you on Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday we are going to be here. Do have yourself a blessed day.